The theory of Sudoku. I do them first thing in the morning, usually before I'm awake and really committed to being fully in the day. And that's probably the wrong time, or maybe it's the absolute right time, I don't know. Because I don't do it to show myself what a good memory I have, or what a bad one for that matter, or how well I may concentrate from number to number, or how clever I am. And I'm going to stop this list of superlatives here. I do it because it reminds me of life. I can look right at the page, right at the numbers, and not see something really obvious that this is the place that this number goes. And every time I think this is not going to work, there is no way this is going to come together immediately, it does. And sometimes I wonder if that's because whatever it is that watches over me, whether it's a particle or an entity I don't know, and that's not the subject. That's another puzzle that I don't even have a name for. Right when I think it's not going to work, it does. And right when I think I'm really coming to the end of the puzzle and it's coming together, it falls apart. So what I was saying is that whatever watches over me, I think, has a very bizarre sense of humor. And sometimes I don't really laugh along. I just wished for a little less humor, perhaps. But at any rate, I do this because it teaches me about life, and that if I just don't think so much about am I succeeding, am I failing, it just kind of flows together. And sometimes I learn a pattern. I learn how to put things together, how to notice relationships. And that to me is very exciting. Today, I noticed that when I looked back through the book, there were puzzles I thought I'd finished that had blank little squares where numbers should be. I didn't even notice that I hadn't finished. I just didn't look at the right square. I don't know. Is this a training ground for me to learn that if I look at particular squares, I'll begin to see a pattern? I don't know. That would be like the square theory of life, and that has a really bad ring to it, and so I'm not going to go there. And today it all just flowed together, kind of. I mean, I made the mistakes that I always do and so forth, but I actually thought I was coming to completion, and there were just 4 squares left, and at that point I realized, oh, I don't know how to finish this. I've made a mistake, and I've got to go and find my mistake and start over. The best part of Sudoku for me is I have a very nice eraser. It's colorful and kind of whimsical, and I guess that's what I learn every day, is how much fun it is to erase.